Yeah, I wanted to say thank you for being concerned and being here tonight. And it's been a pleasure and very interesting. This is the first panel that I've been on. I've never run for a candidate seat, so I was quite worried. In fact, I even brought my little thing here. I might have to walk out with it, and the arrows hitting me in the back. But you know, it's been a real pleasure. It's been a lot of fun, and you know, I would love to have your vote. I think I could do a good job in the seat, and God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hudson.
I also want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I know this takes a lot of heart and caring about the city to sit out there for 2.5 hours and listen to us. So I want to really thank everybody here. And I'm running for seat number 4 because I want to bring positive change to Chula Vista. We've talked about tonight a lot of bickering going on, and I see that happening, and I see unprofessional behavior, and I want to change that. I already mentioned that I think I mentioned that I teach ethics at a local university, and I think one of the things that I can bring to the city council is an ethics and a better flavor of what we can do for the city of Chula Vista. We're on the threshold of many projects, and I think we need the leadership and the common sense, frequently, that's not evident, to move forward. I've been endorsed by several folks in many community organizations and community members, and I too would like to have your vote on June 3rd. Thank you.
Again, thank you very much to the moderator and to the organizations that put together this fine event. This is the first debate. I don't know that it's really a debate. It was more of a forum, and I think that there will be more to follow. And I am very, very glad and very, very appreciative of all the folks that came out and wanted to listen to us. This is your city. All of us are vying to be your representative, or representatives in this case. You need to listen to each and every one of us, and listen very closely about what we say. But more importantly, you need to look at who we are and what we've done in the past, and how we've actually done what we've talked about. All of us are going to get up here and talk about we're going to pave your streets, and more money needs to be put in sidewalks, and we need more police officers on the beat, and we need to pay more attention to community groups, and we need to pay more attention to neighborhood folks, and we need to be more vigilant about our general plan and development in our community. But you really need to think about what each and every one of us has done, and how each and every one of us in our own way, because at one time or another we've all represented you in some form or fashion, whether it's on a city board or a commission, whether it's a member of a community group or a member of the city council. I believe that I have represented your interests extremely well and to the best of my ability. I've always had an open door. I have met with many of you and talked to many of you at community events. You've shared with me your interests, what you like, what you don't like, and sometimes I don't get the answers or don't get the kind of response that I like, but I've always been willing to listen to you, and I've always cared about what's important to you. And I'll continue to do that, and I'll continue to represent you at City Hall, and it may not always be pretty up there, but if you have conviction and you have a responsibility to the people that sent you there, you've got to roll up your sleeves and you've got to do the job. And again, sometimes it's not pretty, and sometimes it gets a little personal. But at the end of the day, you shake hands and you basically move on to the next issue. Thank you.
I too want to offer my deepest respect and highest regard for all of you. You are the people that care about this community. That's why you're here tonight. And to me, the finest thing that I could do in life would be to serve you. And I think that I can effectively do that sitting on the city council. As we've discussed over and over again tonight, everybody I think agrees, we are a city divided. The divisions in our city that have been building up for years have led to Prop E being on the ballot. Whether you agree or disagree with Prop Ed, I think everybody knows that, whether you agree or disagree with Prop E, I think everybody knows that the reason it's on the ballot in the first place is because of the resistance at City Hall in terms of listening to the people, listening to the citizens, to the residents, hearing what they have to say. That needs to stop. We need leadership at City Hall who, instead of taking sides Instead of, well, here we have the mayor being, signing the argument against Prop E. There's no way that that should be happening. The mayor should be talking to the proponents of Prop E and the opponents of Prop E and helping them to come together and build a compromise so that this city can go forward into the future instead of being stuck in this downward spiral of infighting like we are now. That's why I'm running for council. I appreciate you all being here tonight so very much, and I look forward to talking with you individually when the forum is formally over. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming out tonight and for the very intelligent questions. It gave us an opportunity to think on our feet if we didn't know the answers. And I'm honored to be here as a candidate to represent you on the City Council. And I'd like to mention that I am endorsed by Congressman Bob Filner, the League of Conservation Voters, and hundreds of Chula Vistans who have joined my campaign. To learn about my campaign, I invite you to go to my website, risking to sound like Jerry Brown, electpamela.com. And if you give me your support, I pledge to you that I will bring people together to move Chula Vista forward and manage your tax dollars wisely. We must build partnerships among stakeholders and focus not on our differences, but on our common goals. We must take serious steps to conserve our natural resources for the future and exercise true leadership in bringing sustainable green building to Chula Vista. And in doing so, we will also position ourselves to benefit from the new job markets that are evolving in these industries. It's time for our government to invest in people, to focus on a better quality of life for our citizens, particularly on good jobs, education, affordable housing solutions, and on meeting our ever-growing health and safety needs. I respectfully ask for your vote on June 3rd for seat number 3. And I'm honored to serve. I would be honored to serve as a member of the council, and I would really like to thank our moderator, Steve Padilla, and Northwest Civic Association Committee, La Prensa and Dan Munoz for selecting Steve, or approaching Steve to be our moderator, and for all of you coming out here tonight. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, for being here. You love your community. That's why you're here. It's why I'm here. And I think we should again recognize these candidates, because I know firsthand how difficult it is to hold yourself up to scrutiny and to the sometimes silly machinations of politics to offer yourself in service to your community. So no matter whether you're a candidate or you're an incumbent, you're special citizens, and we should recognize you for that. So let's give them a